Hello everybody, how's it going? Tornado Soup here. Following the critical praise and fan support of both the classic Batman the Animated Series and the fan favorite Superman the Animated Series, Warner Brothers understandably wanted to keep going. But the team behind the shows, consisting of creators such as Bruce Timm, Paul Dini, and Eric Ramdowski, among others, wanted to do something different. And so, Batman Beyond was born. Using the same cinematic flair that they had developed with their previous series, Tim and company created an epilogue of sorts to their work on Batman and Superman. Set in the not-too-distant future, Batman Beyond featured a new character taking on the mantle, with an elderly Bruce Wayne, played once again by Kevin Conroy, star of Batman in the Animated Series, offering support and guidance from the Batcave. The new Batman, Terry McGinnis, voiced by Will Friedle, was just 16 years old. But what he lacked in experience, he made up for in wit and ingenuity. Batman Beyond would become a strange hybrid of classic Batman and Spider-Man, all set in a Blade Runner-esque Japanese-styled future. The show would become a hit, gaining its own following, lasting for 3 seasons from 1999 to 2001, along with a direct DVD movie, Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. Batman Beyond's influence would not end with the series, as the character would appear in episodes of Static Shock and Justice League Unlimited, both of which shared the continuity of the other 3 shows. Rumors of a Batman Beyond movie have been a near constant for just about as long as the series has been around, with the most recent one pointing to a release date in 2022, although this has since been debunked. In 2015, DC would finally add Terry to their main comic continuity, where he has had an ongoing series ever since. Now, by this point, you're probably asking why this is so important. Sure, the history of Batman Beyond might be at least somewhat interesting, but it is far from the most important video to click on this year. Well, I'm getting there. As a part of the world building done by the creative team, unique slang was created to be used by the teens that made up Batman's supporting cast, as well as Terry himself. Among these phrases is the word Schway, which has recently seen a revival in the halls of DC Comics in Season 5 of The Flash. Schway, while lacking in official definition, is generally used in place of common words such as cool and sweet. For example, one could say, "That was a Schway movie," or "That's a Schway egg baby you've got there," or even, "That semi-homicidal robot girlfriend you've got seems really Schway." Although it's not outwardly stated, many fans, including the DC Animated Universe experts over at the Watchtower Database YouTube channel, have concluded that the series starts somewhere around the year 2039, with Bruce Wayne retiring in 2019. Chances are our world will not look like the one of Neo Gotham in 20 years. We won't have flying cars or those weird holographic TV displays. Technology is a difficult thing to match to fiction. Lexicon, on the other hand, is a little less hard to control and shape. You see where I'm going with this, right? Yet the most important video thing might be a little hyperbolic, but we are on a deadline here. Sure, we have 2 decades, but still, it could take a while for this to catch on. But if it feels like the title's a little clickbaitish still, then maybe I can point you over to the YouTube channel Comic Altruism, which runs a charity auction on comic books. All proceeds go to a new charity every month, plus you'll have a chance to get some really cool stuff. Helping people and getting comics out of it, that's like a no-brainer, really. Or I can try to convince you to go to the Little Free Library website, where you can donate to their project or start plans of making your own. Little Free Libraries promote literacy with young children and can spark imagination among people of all ages by offering a selection of free books that have been donated by other members of the community on a give one, take one basis. At the very least, you can look around your community to see if there's already a little free library nearby. If that's the case, then you can go ahead and just drop a few books in, and maybe even take a few yourself. They have a map on the website to help you find the nearest one to you, so it wouldn't take you long to find one at all. Maybe if I said to donate time or money with Easter seals, then this would feel important. I mean, they do incredibly important work serving people with disabilities, veterans, seniors, and their families through high quality programs including autism services, early intervention, workforce development, adult daycare, and more. You can assist them with their mission of ensuring that everyone, regardless of age or ability, is 100% included and 100% empowered. From inaccessible summer camp to breaking down employment barriers, you can help change the world for millions of people. Alright, there. Is that good? Or would you like me to go into how much volunteer work and donations can really change lives? How doing something like working with Habitat for Humanity can give the less fortunate a home from where they can grow and prosper? Or how one donation of blood given to the Red Cross can save up to 3 lives, and that every 2 seconds someone somewhere in the US needs blood. Does that make you feel better? Does that make this all feel a little bit more important? Schway. Now let's get back to the topic at hand. Let's try to start a movement. Let's make Schway a real thing, a real slang word used by everyday Americans. Sure, it's not that big of a deal, not really anyway, but we so rarely get to take a trip into these worlds of fiction. We'll probably never see Superman flying overhead or the invisible jet parked at an airport. Well, I mean, even if it was there, we wouldn't be able to see it. It's an invisible jet. But that's besides the point. We won't be able to swing from building to building or have adventures in the negative zone. But we can try to change this. We can make an impact on this, no matter how small it really is. So use the word Schway when you can. Just replace cool and sweet with it. And hopefully, in 20 years, it'll actually be used as slang. Maybe entered into the dictionary even. Now, wouldn't that be Schway? So be a part of this. It's time to make America Schway again. But seriously, those charities and others are really important. We might not all have superpowers, but that doesn't mean we can't be inspired by superheroes to do some good. Go out, give your support, change lives, and hopefully make the world a little bit better of a place. There will be links to all of the sites down in the description, but don't be limited by those. Find one that's important to you, that has a mission that speaks to you. From your local libraries to soup kitchens to disaster relief, I'm sure any would be happy to get as much help from you as you can give. That's all I have for now. Thanks for watching, and more importantly, for helping the world be a better place. And also for using the word Schway whenever possible. It is kind of a joke, but I am also legitimately invested in this now. I have spent too much time on this video and too much time trying to force this meme. It's a thing now. So stay Schway, everybody, and goodbye.